What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Back with another video, man. Hey, this is Talking with TJ, man. Hey, I drop videos on a consistent basis, whether that be every single day. I might take a day off, but usually I drop videos on every single day. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you hit that description box, man, so you're notified whenever I upload. My bad. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you notified whenever I upload. That description box, man. Make sure you go down there just so you notified about pretty much all my information. All my information is down there in the description box. Get my words mixed up, but let's jump right into this video, man. For those of y'all that don't know, I drop wisdom videos. Make sure that you click the channel. When you go through the channel, you see the videos that I post. Pretty much, I give y'all wisdom come from my brain directly to you. I give y'all pretty much all the information as far as wisdom that you could use. You could use it. You could use it to give it to somebody else. You can take it. You can share it. Whatever you choose to do with the wisdom is all up to you. Let's jump right into this video. It's just Talking with TJ, as said before. But you see the title of this video, man. So the fake energy can only go so far. Very, very true. So what do I mean by, like, you know, the fake energy can only go so far? So in the world we live in, right, I'm going to start from the beginning and I'm going to spin it all the way to the end. And from the very beginning, and as well as time, you know, it's a civilization that we live in. A lot of people, when they built the civilization that we live in, right, and you go to work or you go to your job, or if you go anywhere in society, anywhere, to an event, to your job, to a gym, to anywhere, you know what I mean, anywhere, a church, anywhere, a mall, there will be fake energy everywhere, right? That is the whole world, right? But what do I mean by fake energy? It can only go so far. I mean that, generally speaking, you really can't run from fake energy. It's everywhere, because it's like what you would call like a quote unquote matrix, so to speak. Like, everything around you is not what it say it is. It's all built in a lie, right? Pretty much, to keep civilization going for whatever reason. Because if stuff was just all reality, right, the people will go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, because people are survivalists. You know what I'm saying? So it is a fake world built to keep people in line, in other words. Now, with that being said, as far as fake energy, it can only go so far, right? So what do I mean by that? Like, with me just saying that about the civilization, right, and about the world that's built around us, what about fake energy? Well, when a person is quote unquote fake, right, and goes along with the society, that's the civilization. But, you know, people turn who they is into what the civilization, like, they adapt to what's around them, right? Unfortunately, that energy can only go so far. The civilization can keep going, but you as a person turning who you is into something that you are not can only go so far. So what do I mean by that? So you got real people, you got fake people, right? Fake people is pretty much everywhere. They're all around you. They're all around the whole world, you know what I'm saying? All around the civilization that we live in, right? That adapted into the civilization, right? And then you got real people. There's a certain percentage of people out there in the world, but what I mean by real people is, I mean that they're living in the civilization, but their brain is not adapted to what's around them. They're still themselves, right? Fake people, brain has adapted to the civilization around them, and they're not themselves. You know what I'm saying? So what do I mean by fake energy can only go so far? So when a person is not being who they is, it can only last for so long. What those people that brain has adapted to what's around them do not understand is, when you do that, right, you don't stand out, right? You don't stand out at all because you come a dime a dozen. Because your brain has adapted to everybody else, right? So you are not special. There's nothing about you special because you turned yourself into a person that's regular, you know what I'm saying? Default, like a copy and paste, right? So it can only last for so long, right? So when you choose to become that type of person, you're only gonna be noticed for so long. You're only gonna go so far. You know what I'm saying? Because the way the civilization is built to hold you back. So, generally put, if you choose to adapt to it, you know what I'm saying, you will only go so far. Your energy will only go so far. Like you got a cap on your growth, on your mentality, on anything, you know what I'm saying? Because the civilization is built to keep everybody in line and for you to stay in check. Now let's touch on the real people, and then I'm pretty much going to spin off the video. So the real people, as far as in general, it's only a certain percentage in the world, but as said before, their brain has not adapted to what's around them, you know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, whether that be from the day they was born, from the day, just for whatever reason, for them refusing or whatever the case may be. It's not so much that they're any different from the other person. It's just the fact of the matter is that they're either subconsciously choosing not to or choosing not to deliberately to adapt. You know what I'm saying? Now, that energy can last forever. You know what I'm saying? And, even when after they're dead, you know what I'm saying? Because, as said before, their brain has not adapted to what the society is, right? So it makes them special. It makes them rare. It makes them, a commodity, like a diamond. You know what I'm saying? It's like if everyone has it, it's not valuable. But real people are rare, so like it makes it valuable because you rarely see it. You know what I'm saying? So that energy lasts a lifetime, but fake people, as far as their energy is concerned, can only last for so long. They're capped. Real people are not capped. You know what I'm saying? They're not even mentally in the society. You know what I'm saying? At all. You know what I mean? So, hensely put, their honesty, their modesty, their morals, their respect, whatever the case may be, that alone, has a lot of weight, and it holds a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? Over the fact of the matter of another person that's kind of like their energy only is like for the society. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't. It's not worth as much, nowhere near. Because you could come down a dozen, the same person that you just seen, you could see again in 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So it only goes so far. But real people energy goes pretty much for eternity. You know what I'm saying? That's the point of this video. I'm pretty sure, I hope I spent it off the proper way. I believe I did. I got y'all to understand the civilization as well, the difference between fake and real people that's built around you. And let you pretty much know that the energy can only go so far. This video is going to go a little bit longer because, like I said, it was going to take a little bit more to break that down to get you to fully understand. But just also grasp that any energy that you choose to do that's not genuine or any type of way, that energy has a cap on it. It's just like lying. Like you can only lie for so long. You know what I'm saying? If you keep lying, eventually that you build a tower of lies, and eventually it's going to fall through. When you build on truth, or what the case may be, you don't have to worry about pretty much anything, because like I just said before, those real people that's being honest and not lying about who they is or anything, the society can't even touch them. You know what I'm saying? Because their brain is not even in the society. So, as said before, man, that's the point of this video. I'm gonna keep grinding for y'all. I think I spun that as many times as the way I could spin it. to get people to really fully understand the difference between that, because, you know, it's a big topic going on, and it's always has been. And I feel like I break it down the proper way to get y'all to fully understand where I'm coming from. But we got more videos on the way dropping. I'm gonna drop another video after that for today, and I'm gonna keep grinding for y'all. I'm just gonna also say, like, you choose whichever side that you play on. You know what I mean? If you choose to have your fake energy, that's up to you. If you choose to be a real person, that's up to you. As said before, just understand that, you know, one only goes so far and one stands for eternity. That's just the point of being. You know what I'm saying? Their energy. That's the point of the video. More videos on the way. Another video dropping after this one. This is Talking with TJ. Make sure that you like this video. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, share it, get the video out. Leave in the comment section any new videos you want me to do, and check the description box, man. So you see all my information. That way you know I got a Patreon. You know what I'm saying? All my information is all in that description box. More videos on the way. We out, man.